So this probably took like 20 to 30 attempts, but I finally got it. The first time getting any boundary equation, and let me just tell you, this thing is absolutely insane. This is V6, which is the hardest difficulty, but it's not going to look like it. We're going to see just how stupid we can make Qingque here, so let's go to the final boss. Unfortunately, I am recording this voiceover after because I was kind of mindlessly going through attempts trying to brute force 16 blessings of the same path. I didn't get a single Ruan Mei. I think I got a Ruan Mei 2 at one point, but man, it felt pretty hopeless at times. But I finally did it. Definitely worth the payoff. I'll show all the builds, Curios, weighted Curios, there's so many things going on with Divergent Universe now, but it wouldn't be nearly as effective if not for these weighted Curios. The one that really makes a difference is the quantum characters can deal toughness damage with their ult and follow-up attacks. So between Ruan Mei's weakness break efficiency, Silver Wolf, and Qingque, you are gonna be keeping enemies perma-locked, and unfortunately weighted Curios are like giga RNG. And on that note, it is a bit annoying that you kind of just get a random boss at the end and not a selection of like 2 or 3. Because imagine you just built your entire run around a certain playstyle or team. Yeah, you can change them up to match the elements or whatever, but it's not the same. Like you just get a, oh my, back when Aventurine was here, oh god, he is, like I'm pretty sure Cyrus was the worst to fight, but Aventurine just stalls the entire time and you can't even hit him. It's not fun at all. Argenti though is far from the worst, and I think the best would have been Swarm for sure, as always. Just quantum weak, a lot of bug summons, so just fodder for energy on your path resonance, energy for your characters, brain in a bat, like pretty much everything. I did have to give up the action advance on defeating enemies, but it's more than made up for by getting the boundary equation. Like look at this. It's just so many numbers, so many actions, infinite skill points pretty much too. As I say that, we run out of skill points. As I say that, but we do have the weakness break, or yeah, action advance on weakness break, so we can just kind of cheese turns, wait for us to get our resonance back, and then just go ham. And did you just see that? That was a rare Silver Wolf implant fail. Yeah, these V6 bosses have really jacked up stats and barely take any damage, but let's just appreciate this. It's pretty, it's been a while since we saw her do something this crazy. 5.4 million, and that's just with the ults. Also, Lux Arrow from Molten Knight, like the sound effect is actually really satisfying. I love it. Weakness break because of that weighted Curio. Oh man, just so much value. Whenever she takes something out, 50% energy regen for the path resonance as well. Okay, off topic, kind of, but this is a thought I had. Whenever you see Qingque, okay, so her autarky actually got renamed to something really dumb, but we're gonna keep calling it autarky. So she has a 24% chance of proccing it whenever she uses her skill, right? What if there was a support that made fixed chance procs have a 100% fixed chance to activate? So this support will pretty much give Qingque a 100% chance of throwing out that follow-up attack. And characters like, you know what? This fixes Yanqing, because now his talent will always have... Okay, this is... Honestly, they should just hire me. I should be, I should design some character kits. Speaking of E4, look at that. Back to back. Big ult coming up again. Oh, man. One thing I am kind of sad about is they got rid of Auspicious Star. I think it was a little too strong, and Brain in a Vat kind of serves the same purpose, but it just doesn't feel the same. Also, get ready for this. We just procced Molten Knight 4 times in a row. And there we have it. Final hit. Was that like a 200k? I don't even know what that damage number was. I wish we could get it. Well, I guess if you get Ruan Mei, you can get it earlier, but most of the time you're only going to have the boundary equation for the final boss, and that's kind of unfortunate. Weakness break efficiency, that's such a good blessing. I always recommend getting it. Basically, my strategy for high conundrum, high difficulty Simuni is always go for damage mitigation, go for weakness break efficiency, and then try to keep your opponents from moving, especially because they take a lot more damage when they're weakness broken, obviously. So that is the play. Ruan Mei is very much the MVP in that regard. And I don't need to tell you how important keeping enemies weakness broken is for survivability. If they can't even move, how are they going to do damage to you? And Genius's Confusion, the quantum weighted Curio, so good. And the entanglement effect that comes with it is also very powerful. Yeah, this base attack or skill ignores 30% of the target's all type res. Also does additional damage equal to 400% of their attack scaling. I guess that's what that green damage number was. 400% attack is a lot. We're going to jump right into builds. Definitely want to save this file. This is... don't want to give this up. Too bad you can't really save these long term because they reset every week, but it is what it is. Alright, Qingque, I don't think her builds really changed that much. She's got that high attack, pretty solid crit ratio as well, obviously using Jingyuan's signature. I don't know if I'm going to go for Jade's Light Cone or not. Just for Qingque, I don't think I will. If I was going for Jade, I'd probably get it, but nope. She's going to keep this, and I have the general on pass key, so don't tell that to any of the... No, trust me. Passkey Jingyuan with Super Break is actually not bad. I'll definitely show you that it's viable. Is it his best build? I'll let you find out, but it's fun. This is my Aventurine. I went for his E1 because I really wanted that extra utility from shielding, and I don't run an ER rope on him. I just don't have a defense rope on Keel, but it does help get his shield up. Or wow, I can't English. Does help with his shield uptime. Silver Wolf, there was a time when I was going for 4-star Eidolons, namely on her and Jingyuan's first banners, so I ended up getting both of them E2. Never again. I don't regret it, of course, but it is what it is. Not gonna drag this out. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.